Hello, VJ here. VJ drives Tacoma in his lederhosen with his name VJ. And thank you for watching and stopping by again here in my channel. This time I have the Nissan 2015 Rogue model. Comes in several versions, SV, S, SL. This is an SL. Comes automatically with a leather upholstery, which I appreciate because, as you know, I'm a daddy and my little one just turned 1, and when he eats cakes, it's worse than Cookie Monster on the Sesame Street. I tell you that right now, because crumbs everywhere, smudge everywhere on the seats. And when you would have cloth seats in this moment, I don't want to be always hiring Stainmaster cleaner, you know, even do my outer upholstery. So leather seats, highly recommended when you have little kids, because you know how easy it is. You swipe and clean and it's done. Especially also the resale value will be, of course, certainly be there. I got it this time again from Tacoma Nissan. My friends there supplied me with this car. Has a white pearl effect. And so far, driving the car for a couple of days, I like it. It's so far a very good ride, very comfortable. And I'm looking forward to have a little bit more footage for you guys, you know, showing loading, unloading, getting in the back seat, baby in the back seat, and some features in the front panel when you're a driver or a passenger, how to control air conditioning unit and so on. Thank you again, and I appreciate your stopping by. Sign up on the left-hand side on my blog. There is a newsletter, or especially when you want to see what kind of cars I'm driving down the road. It will be always informing you what you can do and what you would like to see. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Again, VJ drives Tacoma with his lederhosen. See you soon, Tacoma. Bye-bye. So VJ, this time half in the car, half out of the car. Reason why I wanted to show you how really wide open these doors are going. You know, it's like pretty impressive when you think about it's a small SUV. You don't have to have always a big Chevy Suburban and all this stuff, especially in the total gas price hike and spike. This one is pretty cool. So I wanted to show you how easy it is actually for a 230 plus pound guy carrying a little panda around his belly. That's what my boss says, at least. So with my beer belly, how do I fit in and out? And so right now, let me get in. This is my driving position, right? This is totally comfortable. I have my feet accordingly, you know, in the right position so that I very comfortably have a ride. No tiredness in my legs. My thighs are getting very well supported by these leather seatings. Pretty cool. So let's get out of the car. Let's get back with 5'11", 230 plus pounds in the back of the car. And you see the doors. This is the angle. It's open. So no problem at all to get out. This one is the entire opening of the back door. And here the same. I'm sitting really comfortable, almost like a recliner. And the good thing on this car, it has actually also a sliding function. So that means you're transporting something from IKEA, whatever it is, a box, and you need a little bit more space in the trunk. When your back passenger won't mind and there's enough space for the legs, you can adjust the seat accordingly. So this is pretty cool. That's a good feature. VJ approved. So now we are on the back of the car, and let me show you. This is a little key fob. Here we go. So, and holding it down 2 seconds, the trunk, nothing new really, but it will open very nicely. So, as I mentioned earlier, I'm 5'11", and let's just see how I fit underneath. Yeah, I'm scratching a little bit my hair, but you know, 5'11", so I assume that's almost 6 feet distance from the floor. So no problem at all really to bang your head here. One other function we have the automated push button, which would close the lid. And let's say something sticks out too far and you don't want to get it crushed, or a little kid runs around here and this thing comes down. As soon the sensor feels like that there's something holding back to close, it goes up automatically. So that's a very, very good feature to have. So nothing really gets jammed or snapped into half, because that thing still goes. This is a strong motor. So again, whatever comes across when it's closing, pretty good feature. Super VJ approved. So I really love that. The back seats folding in a fashion of 60-40. So that means we have here 40%, and we can also still recline the back seat. So however the angle is more comfortable for the back seat drivers. So they have a really nice reclining position as well. And then we have, of course, the 60%. The same here. We are reclining completely. And when you really need some more space, just for something really long, you can pass it along here. So not bad at all. 2 cup holders included. Headrest integrated. Cool feature. VJ approved. So I'm back to my car here, loading a few boxes in, and I wanted to show you a neat feature what Nissan came up with. Actually pretty nice, nifty, smart. So let's do something. I put already a couple boxes in here. So let's say I have to transport Monkey back home, also with this little wooden stroller. So what I came across on this car, and you see it also on the top, this latch actually you can take out completely, or you post here as a barrier. So what that is doing for you, let me just grab something quick. Here's our Monkey and the stroller, which will fit perfectly here. Here's my camera bag, which will perfectly be placed there. I have another box which I can easily put in, and nothing will crush anything maybe fragile on this behalf. And then last but not least, I have my other box with camera gear. I just put it also here. So everything finds a neat space, and honestly nothing will shift around. So that is exactly what I was looking for. Hello, VJ here again, VJ drives Tacoma. As I have promised last time when I was with my footage done, I wanted to show you one particular thing what I think makes the 2015 Nissan Rogue a unique thing. It has a feature which I recommend every car maker in the world should definitely integrate in their program, into their models from now on, because it will save lives. In this moment, I didn't want to really handle my little one with this footage, so I took his companion, the chimpanzee, our Monkey here, and he will just demonstrate as when we would have, let's say you're getting out of the car or you're coming into the car and you need to run quick some errands or whatever you need to do. And I know for myself, I'm sometimes asking my spouse, hey, where's the little one? We don't even know where he is because he is so fast. And that's what a toddler is. They are unpredictable and they are fast. So let's just assume that here my little friend, Chimp the Monkey, and here we go again, he is now my little toddler. It's a little bit more hairier than me, but it's okay. So we are going now into the car, and what I wanted to show you guys is that you guys are seeing here my navigation screen. So car's on, and in the moment when I take my car into reverse, the screen switches, of course, for a rear view camera. Right now I have my hitch open, that's why the photo shows on the left hand side pretty huge. But look at this one here. This is a 360 view above my car, showing me what is going on the right, showing me again what is going on in the left. And let me close the door. So you see on the left hand side is also a car. In front of me some bushes, behind me seems to be also everything clear. Even so, of course, safety, check your surroundings for safety, is showing. But you see the little stroller there in this photo. Sorry for a little bit shakiness, but I didn't have my coffee yet. So, I think a very good feature. Please, 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 automakers, do it like Nissan. Integrate in your program of car manufacturing that almost every car should come with this kind of feature. It will save lives. So I'm back in the car, this time with my GoPro mounted on my forehead. Luckily not too many people are walking by during this rain, otherwise they would think he is a total crazy nut sitting in the car and talking to himself. The reason why I put the GoPro on my forehead, I wanted to give you a little bit in view, how actually, what kind of sight you have when you are driving with this Nissan Rogue. So, all in all, elements are very easy to touch. You have a multifunction steering wheel, if that is now the control of your little board computer or volume. You have your cruise control here, navigation and rear view mirror when you go into reverse, as we showed you earlier, with the monkey on the side, with the 360 monitor. Super feature. Please go on with this feature in all of your cars, Nissan. Satellite radio, app store, Bluetooth functionality, dual climate control, everything is cool. So now I have one little or two little rants, and I'm saying, what the heck, guys, are you thinking at Nissan? We are having every control, if that start button, etc., everything really nice in reach. And then, for whatever reason, we are having here suddenly 2 rows of, in my importance, very important button, which are hidden. I don't know if you can see it right now when you look at this, but for example, I was wondering when I drove it the first day, I didn't even see it the first time. I said, okay, why doesn't that car come with a sport button? That would be nice. Well, when I would have known, it's here somewhere. And, it's almost like an Easter egg hunt. I will show you. Let me take my GoPro off. And I'm going a little bit closer here. Take my leg on the side. And you see now, here's the steering wheel. And suddenly, underneath in the shadow, in the darkness of the shadow. Oh, yeah, now we see it. Here are suddenly 7 buttons. Slip differential control, sport button, what would really be nice, to have when you want to have a little more sportier ride with a stiffer steering, etc. The release button for your trunk. Don't you think that's more important, that we have a much more easier access to it? Power on-off button for the door so that the kids don't play around with that. Economical button, eco button. So why not saving a little bit gas, when you don't use a sport button? All-wheel drive lock button. So that means when you are really somehow in a quandary and you're using your all-wheel drive and you need to lock down your differential, that's where you need to lock. Or the hill descent button on the right-hand side, second row. So I'm wondering, guys, what are you thinking? In the Jeep Renegade, I was complaining about that the Jeep Renegade didn't have any storage unit in the area of the roof. And here, now I was happy to see this, where we can put our glasses, right? Because I wear glasses, and when the sun is out, I need my sunglasses. So you possibly will think, okay, these are normal sunglasses, right? Nothing special. But why are they not fitting right? Somehow they are making this noise, what would rattle noise. It bugs everybody who drives the car, right? So, and then when I want to put my own frameless glasses in, they're not even fitting. And I figured out why, because there's a notch somehow coming up of the closing element, and the engineer somehow didn't think about that this bridge is around about this wide, also an inch wide. Nobody has a nose or nose bridge like this, that sunglasses are fitting exactly into these gaps here. So that is an easy redesign. Please change it. The 2015 Nissan Rogue was a good companion on the road. And even so, we had a couple hiccups, as I mentioned early in my video, with the glass holder, so the storage compartment for the glasses, as well as the buttons underneath the dashboard. This car is a good car. It's fun to drive. When you have the sport button, you can actually really have a little bit more action than just a normal SUV. So it is a nice car, and I will give it 4 stars. 4 stars VJ approved, which means I like it. I think when they would get rid of these couple of little issues what I pointed out, it could be very, very well a great car consideration as sign me up. So that's a conclusion of the test drive for the 2015 Nissan Rogue SL. I enjoyed this car and I hope you enjoyed my video. Stay tuned for the next car what I'm driving. It will be the Alfa Romeo C4 Coupe. Thank you, so long, Aufwiedersehen.